Okay, now we're back to normal. That was very weird and funky. Okay, now we're back. Now I fixed it. Good to go. There is... Ah, perfect. We do this. Why is that number so high? The number shouldn't look that high though. Okay. Where's that? See. There we go. Now that's a lot better. I'm like, what's going on earlier? Here is... Ah, here you are. Okay. Perfect. And I want to do that. And there we go. Perfamundo. Now we're working. Now we're back in business. Why that wasn't working. This. Keep that one. Okay, yeah, I think I'm good now. Okay, let me figure this out. I have my pen, which is what I need. And then I also have my handy dandy notebook. Got my pen, I've got my pencil. I think today, for today's game plan, what we shall do today is resume, or Daya would say, Zoom. Resume our lovely Codeademy learning lesson today for St. Jude. Build a website with HTML, CSS, and GitHub pages. 4% of the progress. What did we do? What we did last week? I probably could use a little bit more of this page actually. Hi Red Ghoul, welcome in. It's good seeing you. My day's going pretty good so far. I had to reset something on the internet. But all is good. So I'm a little bit late to the stream, but all is good. All is good. I went to my writing workshop class today about 2 hours ago. No, 4 hours ago. Yeah, I went to my writing workshop 4 hours ago. Did that for 2 hours. I learned a little bit more today, actually, about what would you say? My yeah, it's back up. To learn more about like the subtext, context, and kind of just playing around with like how to make the script, but also how to make sure you're not revealing too many things in the very beginning of your writing, especially in a book and also a film script. So far so good. So far so good. I'm very pleased of what I've learned today. Week 3 of 10. So I have 7 more weeks to go for this writing workshop. And I started writing a little bit of my book today. So I've been very happy. We played a little bit of Sims 3 today, this morning. So it's been a very fun day. Hi Ridley, welcome in. How was the new movie? What did you think of it? Is it good? And Nicola, welcome in. Hello. Welcome. But life is good. Life is good. I've been very happy today because I got a chance to do a lot of really cool things that I've been wanting to do for a while because I just wanted to do it. So writing a little bit more of my book, where I started writing my book. I planned out my characters, some of the scenery, or I guess characters, environments, kind of what the end goal will be as well, but I'm just in the bare beginnings, but it's getting good. But I got home about like 2 hours ago and it was very hot outside, but it was not bad. Oh, you just woke up from a good nap. Ah, we love that. We love a good nap. Naps are important. Naps are very important. Hi Lucid, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today we are in training learning mode. I've got my pages, or I've got my notes from 2 weeks ago when we started our lovely skill path in Codeademy. And I'm telling you, I'm very happy that we are continuing to do this. For pretty much every single Saturday will be dedicated to our coding, learning HTML and CSS. So we're gonna spend some time today. Probably not for too long today because I've been streaming a lot this week. So we might do like 2 hours today and then kind of come back, refresh our brain for Monday. Yeah, I'm nerding out today. I'm excited. Oh, you've been playing Dreamlight Valley? Oh, fun. I need to get back into that game because it's been a very long time since I've last played. But I'm excited. But welcome in, Ront. How are you? If you all need help, let me know. Will do. I have a background in UI UX design, but I'm telling you, I really wasn't paying attention in those classes on the UX side. UI side, easy. I love making graphics. I love making the UI. The coding, not so much. I want to make things look pretty and have someone else code it for me. So I'm trying to learn myself. I'm like, how do I do it myself so I can make things look pretty but also functional? But I will let you know, of course. But Lucid, what have you done so far in Dreamlight Valley? Oh, you're UI UX designer at work, but I bet it's all day. It's like, can you make my fancy font wiggle, but like at a different speed? And like when I click on it, can you make it vanish? But make the text bigger when I click it? I have so many ideas. Good stuff. You know, I'll take some notes and I'll report back to you. Oh, at the moment you're trying to level up your friendships. How do you feel about Minnie? Because Minnie Mouse and I don't like her. She's mean. I did not need to do all that clay. We're gonna fight. Okay. I'm down, Tony. Anytime. Let me know. Just tell me what time and where, and I will be there. I'm ready to fight. I have my pen, so I'm ready to poke holes. Anyway. Oh, you haven't unlocked her yet? Oh. Lucid, let me... Ooh. When you get to Minnie, you're gonna have a fun time. And it's gonna be overwhelming, but in a good way. Okay. So what we last worked on is linking the same page. So it looks like I'm gonna have to link, link the introduction, habitat, and media pages. Or it's like under H1 element that says brown bear. The brown bear, which is all the way up here. An unordered list with the following 3 list items. I'm sorry, what? Under, okay. In a few weeks we're gonna see each other. I hope so. Like, the thing is though, I got a commercial audition that's the same weekend as the event. I haven't heard back yet if I got it. If I got it, I won't be able to go. And I'm gonna be so upset. However, it's furthering my acting career. But I'm gonna miss all my friends if I can't go. I'll find a way. I'll find a way to go. I will find a way. Oh, you got the game on your PS5 just yesterday, so you're just starting. Oh, okay, good. Well, if you need any help with the game, let me know. I'm always happy to help because I love Dreamlight Valley and I have been slightly enjoying that game every once in a while since they had that last update. I'm typing things wrong. Let me type OL and then LI. Oop, hello. Nope. There we go. And then A reference equals based off of what they said up here. So the ID should be descriptive and make it easy to remember the purpose of the link. The direct link is a string containing the hashtag number or hashtag character and the target element's ID. In the example above, the links to paragraph ID top and the H1 ID bottom are embedded in the ordered list. These links appear in the browser as a numbered list of links. An ID is essentially helpful for organizing content belonging to the div. Okay, so I think I'm doing this right based off of what they said up at the top. So if I do it this way, I type introduction, do it that way. Oop, not that way. I'm already messing up. I get too carried away. Let's do this. A, and then this one, LI, close it. This does not look right at all. Why does that say that? That's odd. Why? Why? Oh, I see why. I see why. Wait a minute. Introduction. Wait. Unordered list. Wait a minute. At this point, we all have the content we want for our page. Since we have so much content, it doesn't all fit on the screen. How do we make it easier for the user to jump between different proportions or portions of the page? When users visit our website, we want them to be able to click a link and have the page automatically scroll to a specific section. Oh, okay. I see what it means now. I see what it means. Okay. So if I do it like that, uncheck this. There we go. I think I understand. Okay, A reference equals habitat. I could spell habitat. Close this. A / /A, close bracket, open bracket, LI, and okay, and then media is the same thing. So what if I copy and paste this right here and just call it media? That should work. That should work. Hopefully. Run. Ooh, hello. What does that mean? Did you add your unordered list right after the brown bear H1? I did. I did do that. Oh. It would help if I complete the actual ordered list. And then click run. Oh. What am I missing? What am I missing here? You add your unordered list right after the brown bear H1. I did, but I'm believing I am missing something. Introduction. I'm thinking this might be the wrong spot. So what if I do this and then do introduction and then bottom? Because a habitat's kind of, or maybe top middle habitat, and then media is at the bottom because that's at the bottom of the page, and type in that. The way. Hi Jelly, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. We are learning HTML and CSS in Codeademy at the moment. And we are also resuming it for St. Jude as well. So kind of chilling, vibing. It's kind of like a study working, co-working session in a way. But how are you? How's your day been so far? Oh, if I do this, that might actually help a little bit better. No. Why did I? That's odd. Bottom? It's odd. Okay. I'm trying to also figure out how I'm supposed to do this Because I believe I'm typing in things correctly, but I also might be typing in wrong at the same time. Like something's wrong about this code, and I can't remember what exactly. Based off of my notes from last time. Hypertext reference. Don't forget the brackets. Yeah, I did all that though. Welcome, Jelly. Happy to see you. So I got introductions, habitat, media. Introduction, habitat, media. What if? But I did type it in. View solution. Oh my. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm not stressed. I'm fine. All things are okay. I figured out what the issue was. Okay. Anywho, are you having a good day? Hope you're doing well as well. I am. I am doing really great today. Mostly spent the day. We played Sims 3 this morning for like 3 hours. I'm telling you, the Sims 3 World Adventures is the best expansion pack I have played in the Sims 3 in so long. Why is that not what it is? And then I went to my writing workshop today. This is week 3 of my writing workshop. And I started writing the beginning of my book that I'm writing. And I just started, so like I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, but I got the characters, locations, somewhat of the ending kind of planned out. But I started writing. So that's the first step. You want to get back into coding, so this is fun. Yeah, we've been learning together, and I feel like this is going to be really fun because by the end of this entire session is we're going to try and redo, or at least recode my stationery store website. Okay, they have to be lowercase, and I also did this one. It's supposed to be an unordered list, not an ordered list. So my brain was like, not working. UL is unordered, OL is ordered. And I even wrote down what they are, and I should look at my page. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, if you ever want to get into get back into coding, Codeademy has a lot of really cool like I guess lessons, and also what's it called? Like they're not technically called programs. They're not technically called modules. Courses, that's the word. So yeah, Codeademy has a lot of really good courses that you can choose from in terms of like Python, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, Java, C++, C, PHP, cloud computing, web development, web design, data science, professional skills, cybersecurity. There's a lot of really good things you can learn from Codeademy. And the best thing too is like some of them are actually free courses you can take before you like want to like sign up and do more and you want to pay. Do like a skill path, or if you learn a new skill for a career boost, you can also do it that way. I paid for the subscription for Codeademy because I wanted to do the skill path of trying to learn HTML and CSS with GitHub pages. Just kind of refresh my skills from like college days because I have a background in UI UX design, and I felt it'd be kind of fun to just kind of add that to my resume on LinkedIn. But yeah, you should check it out. It's really fun. I'm not sponsored, but I wish. We are coding. So I'm using one of the skill paths that we have in Codeademy. This is what mine is. Build a website with HTML and CSS and GitHub pages. And what it's doing is taking me through all these different lessons to kind of practice certain HTML and certain CSS. And it's making us code a website for the brown bear. Like the brown bear, like a brown bear website is what we're working on right now in our lesson. And so far, we're like 40% in, or at least we're 4% in of our path. But we're getting very close to kind of like the tail end of the first module of beginner HTML before we go into beginner CSS. You just got home so you can actually pay attention now. But that's what we're currently working on right now at the moment. I had to make a unordered list at the very top of the page to do introduction, habitat, and media. So that way, whenever you click on, so whenever you click on like introduction, it'll take you to the introduction part. If you click habitat, it'll take you to the habitat section, and like media, go to the media section. So you know how like with websites, there's a lot of like, it's all one page, but if you click something, it'll scroll down to the bottom or like the middle or the top of the page, wherever that section's at. So that's what we just did, linking to the same page. I wish it was here for week 1. Oh, so week 1, I don't know exactly. Do I have that VOD up? I've been posting these VODs onto my More Spring Sims YouTube channel. And actually, I just posted last week's about 10 hours ago. So if you wanted to go watch the VODs, the link is in the chat. If you want to go look at it. Oh, okay. So now we have to wrap the text to each list in the unordered list in the anchor element. Each anchor tag should link to the corresponding div on the page, and the A element that contains the text introduction links to the introduction. Okay. Oh, you're in IT but didn't go to school for it, so we have some training gaps. Yeah, I went to school for UI UX design, but I also have some gaps too, because I learned the basics of HTML, like self-taught because of MySpace and Tumblr, along with CSS because of those two websites, because you could code however you wanted. But I've never like really sat down, like really learned. Oh, you just wander up here and started in art school of all places. Ooh, I mean, that's fun. Okay, so wrap the text in each list with the unordered list on the anchor element. Each anchor, so we go back up to here. But how do we wrap the text? Okay, I'm a little bit stuck. Wrap the text. If I look at my notes, it should probably tell me. I've been taking notes. I have like a whole college rule notebook, and I've been writing down a lot of things so that way I know what is what. And I should write down this like linking thing on the same page so that way I don't forget for next time. So if the links to P ID equals top, okay, let me do this real quick. See that P ID equals what? And close bracket and H1 ID equals bottom. This kind of will help me remember how to link certain things. Oh, your only official my only official training was zillions years ago. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Dreamweaver. I tried to use Dreamweaver one time. I was like, never again will I touch that program. I think they still do updates for it, I'm pretty sure. But I remember using Dreamweaver years ago. And I'm like, what kind of witchcraft is this? Do you think you're doing it on stream? Do you think doing it on stream helps you stay focused? Oh, definitely. Yes. Doing it on stream helps me stay focused, but also it keeps me accountable because then I can go and look back at the VODs if I've missed something in a step. So yes, 100%. It keeps me accountable, keeps me like on point, and I can always look back at reference things. Oh, you did pay for some pre-recorded online courses, but it was so boring and you have trouble watching lectures. Much more fun and productive to incorporate special interests and such. Yeah. Like one time you had the gay audacity to make a Stardew Valley mod. My friend, how did you do that? How did you do that? So making mods, I play Sims all the time. I try to mod something for the Sims 4. No. I think I need to learn Python in order to make my very first fully scripted mod for Sims. Stardew, I feel like it's a whole other thing that I still haven't gotten into. Okay, I'm kind of stuck. Huh. Wait. The hint is be sure to check the capitalization in the anchor tag. It needs to match the ID exactly. Wait, so I already did that. Oh, I already did it. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I did a step ahead. I already did the wrap text. Anyway, let's move forward. So to make sure, one, you are doing your unordered list. It is UL for unordered and OL for ordered. And you have to do like LI, so that way just like the little like bullet points that you can see up here. But then also make sure if you wanted to link things on the same page, you got to do like that little hashtag in front within the hypertext reference, and then put whatever that linking is, put it next to it after you close the bracket in your hypertext reference, if that makes sense. So I'm like, I can move forward now. Next. I'm trying to do this also weekly. I think since I'm doing all these different things, to let you all know, I'm learning how to play piano for the very first time in like 10,000 years every single Thursday for like 45 minutes. I'm also taking a writing workshop every single Saturday for 2 hours for the next 10 weeks. I'm doing this every single Saturday for like at least 2 hours. And I'm doing a bunch of acting stuff. I feel like taking all these things this year in 2025 has kept me more accountable and more focused than anything in my life. Oh, you're like 90 something percent finished with it? Ooh. Oh, it was done, but then started to update to 1.6 and your hyperfixation fizzled out. Oh, by then you didn't want to fix it. No, that is totally valid. Totally valid. We waited like 3 years for the hyperfixation to come up because they wanted to make the mod like forever. 2018 maybe, but your brain wasn't into the mood until like one glorious month. It let you learn how to code, but then the knowledge turned into a pumpkin. It was 1.6. Yeah, 1.6 broke a lot of mods for sure. But hopefully you can like definitely get back into it around this time in this new season and finish it maybe. I guess I don't know if you would count like a recorder an instrument, but I would say a recorder is an instrument. So the recorder was my first instrument. And then I took choir for like my entire life. So choir was like my second instrument, using my voice, my vocal cords. And piano is now my third. But I'm more proficient in singing and hopefully soon enough piano. I have to buy a piano though. I don't have one anymore after selling one years ago. But it'll be like my first, I guess, instrument learning. That doesn't require like my vocal cords from time to time. Okay, white space. The rest of this lesson will focus on some tools developers use to make code easier to interpret. As the code and HTML files grow, it becomes increasingly difficult to keep track of how elements are related. Programmers use two tools to visualize the relationship between elements, white space, and indentations. Both tools take advantage of the fact that the position of the elements in the browser is independent of the amount of white space and indentation of the index HTML file. For example, if you wanted to increase the space between two paragraphs in your web page, you would not you would not be able to accomplish this by adding space between the paragraph elements in the index file. The browser ignores white space in HTML files when it renders a web page, so it can be used as a tool to make code easier and to read and follow. Okay. Oh, you might rework it a bit and change the direction, but keep a good chunk of it. Okay, good. Well, keep us updated for sure. You did make a little trick or treat event though, so you do have that one mod up. Ooh, I love trick or treating. If you have that on Nexus mods, I would download it because I have so many mods, but I want to make fall time more fun. Because I just got married to Sebastian in Stardew. Ooh, I would say a couple days ago this week. And so now, like, it's gonna be fall very soon. We just got into, I think, day 2 of summer of year 4. So that's fun. But yeah, if you have it on Nexus mods, definitely send it our way. You can put it in the Discord if you want, in the Stardew Valley section. That always helps. Jasmine and Vincent and Penny come by from. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, what makes the example below difficult to read? It's not wrapped, and there's no enter space. You have to read the entire line to know what elements are present. Compared to the example above this looks easier to read. This example is easier to read because the elements is on its own line, while the first example requires you to read the entire line. Yeah, when things are not separated, I want to actually explode because my brain would hurt if it was all in one line. So a browser renders both examples the same way. In the next exercise, you'll learn how to use indentations to help visualize nested elements. So use white space to make the code more readable by putting in each element on its own line. Okay, here we go. Oh, also this one too. There we go. Did I do it? No, I did it. Okay, I got too ahead of myself. Use the white space. If I do it this way, wait, it says use white space to make the code more readable by putting each element on its own line. Body. Do it this way. Oh, I just have to put the white space below it. Yeah, thank you so much. Jasmine isn't trick or treat mod compatible with diverse Stardew Valley and also available in German and Mandarin. Oh, good. Is it when I see the link in Discord, of course, I wonder though, will it be compatible with Stardew Valley Expanded? Because I've gotten that mod and it is my life, my everything. Oh, we're actually almost done with this lesson. Ooh, okay, indentations. The second tool web developers use to make the structure of code easier to read is indentations. The space are just inserted using the space and tab bars on your keyboard. The World Wide Web, or W3C. I don't know how to say that actual C word, so I'm not going to. It's responsible for maintaining the style standards in HTML. At the time of writing, the W3C recommends 2 spaces in indentation when writing HTML code. Although your code will work without exactly 2 spaces, the standard is followed by the majority of the professional web developers. Indentation is usually easily visualized with elements are nested within other elements. Okay, cool. So the example above, paragraph 1 and div tags are nested inside the body tag. So they are intended 2 spaces. Oh, indented 2 spaces. The paragraph 2 are nested inside the div tag. So it is indented with additional 2 spaces. Okay. I don't remember. I love expanded though. Okay, good. Yeah, because I use expanded a lot, and so I wanted to make sure if it works with it. Okay, indent the code in the index HTML to match the W3C standards. Okay, so we'll do this. It It looks like paragraph 1. Okay, did you properly indent each element? Oh wait, no, in the body tag. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, I didn't indent the top 2. There we go. That makes a lot of sense. And it looks also easier to read for sure. Okay, 13 out of 14. Comments. Ooh, okay. HTML files also allow you to add comments to your code. Things that are not be able to be seen sometimes. Comments begin with open bracket, exclamation point, dash dash, and end with dash 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 closing bracket. Any character in between will be ignored by your browser. Yeah, so that means we won't see that. Including comments in your code is helpful for many reasons. They will help you and others understand the code if you decide to come back and review it at a much later date. And to give you another perfect example, actually, let me open up my Tumblr page real quick, because I use a different code for Tumblr. Where is it at? Here it is. Settings, edit theme. Because I use Tumblr a lot for like sometimes examples, and Tumblr uses a lot of HTML code. One, this page is not updated. I need to fix that. But you can see up here, I guess you can kind of see a little, like the open bracket, exclamation point, dash dash, all these spaces. This whole thing says theme, helium, / updated to whatever number coded or credited by the person. And then of course, dash dash closing bracket. All of this is not included on the actual like web page, but all of this is like a whole other thing. This is some CSS stuff that we haven't gotten into, but like just an example was all this like right here that I thought was fun to show. So like if you use Tumblr, you might see stuff like this and you'll be like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. That stuff is not actually included in my webpage. People won't see that but me. So, and along with default variables is like another one that you wouldn't see at all. Another example would be like exclamation point, like CSS customization here. Like if you use Tumblr and you've downloaded like different themes for your Tumblr page, you would see things like that. But kind of a fun way to kind of showcase that. Including comments in your code is helpful for many reasons. Okay, they will help you to understand to come back and review later. They'll allow you to experiment with new code without having to delete old code. So like favorite film section is like another one. The following list. Ooh, this could actually, ooh, wait. I just got a really cool idea. Let me write this down for myself in my little notebook because I'm an actor and I'm trying to like list. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna list some stuff on my website because I want to redo it a little bit because I use Squarespace for my website is the thing, and you can code in Squarespace. So I'm like trying to figure out list of projects. Yeah, so if I do open bracket, exclamation point, dash dash, whatever words I want, and then closing it with dash dash close bracket would be good. So this example, the comment is used to denote what the following text makes up for the particular section of the page. The example above, this one right here, a valid HTML element, a paragraph element has been commented out. This practice is useful when there is code you want to experiment with or return to in the future. So we're gonna have to add in a comment into our little thing. So the way we're gonna do this is do that. Let's do exclamation point, dash dash. And then we're going to go down here, dash dash closing bracket. And that should work to add a comment. Works the exact same way. So I just did enter below the body and then the closing open bracket, exclamation point, dash, dash. And then I went to the bottom and then enter and then dash, dash, closing bracket. Nice. Oh, and HTML tags. We're back to the Brown Bear website. Okay. You now know all the basic elements and setup you need to structure the HTML page and add different types of content. With the help of CSS, very soon you'll be creating beautiful websites. Ooh. While some tags have a very specific purpose, such as image and video tags, most tags are used to describe the content that they surround, which helps us modify and style our content later. Yes, yes, yes. Ooh, we get to review because that means we'll have a quiz. I hope you're all writing this stuff down. I know I am. Okay. So let me write some stuff down that I didn't write down earlier. So let's review what we learned in this lesson. So open bracket, exclamation point, document type in all caps, space, HTML, closing bracket. It's a declaration. You should always be the first line of code at the very top of your HTML file. This lets the browser know what version of HTML is to expect. So did I write that down? I did. Okay. So that one is that. Doc type, HTML, closing bracket, and of course, open bracket, HTML, closing bracket is the element for HTML, or will contain all your HTML code. So you kind of put that after the doc type HTML. And then, of course, the important head of the page, title of the web page. The page's titles appear on the browser tab. Do I also have that one too? I feel most of these things are basic, but I definitely want to make sure I write them down again on this next page that I have. Because what I will tell you, I was very bad. I was very bad at test taking in school. And I had a hard time taking notes because I didn't understand that much. Luckily, I was able to get like notes from the teacher because I would always have to ask, like, can I get the notes, like the whole PowerPoint and everything, so that way I can have it for later to study. I had like an IEP, so throughout high school I had pretty much my entire life I had an IEP, and so I was able to get like extra time, notes that I could get from the teacher, which honestly helped me so much throughout high school and a little bit of college. They always say it's never be afraid to ask for help when you need it. White space between HTML elements help make the code easier to read while not changing how elements appear on the browser. And then I wrote that one down too. Comment. Yes, we completed the lesson. Yay! Yeah, so I haven't really understood. An IEP stands for Individualized Education Program. It was created based upon the recommendation of an IEP team once qualified is determined. So it was mostly for public schools for children who receive special education. I was in special education throughout my entire school life, and I was able to get an IEP mostly because I live in Illinois, and it was the purpose for me, like students who had like disabilities, but it would also provide students with disabilities the same opportunity for an education as their peers without disabilities. Because a lot of times in school, students who had disabilities were always made fun of, who like you were too slow, you're not understanding, you're gonna fail, you're gonna fall back, blah 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 blah. And like all we wanted to be treated just like our regular peers, like everyone else. Just because we have extra time and we get notes and we may not understand things like the way you do. Doesn't mean that we're gonna fail. We're gonna succeed. It just takes us a little bit more time, but it's there to like help us. Because I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was like very, very young. I was on ADHD meds for a while, and then I got taken off of them because I wasn't really myself and I wasn't eating. But I worked really, really hard throughout school to make sure that I wasn't like one held back, but also to prove to teachers mostly that I'm not gonna fail. I will succeed no matter what you all say. And I had some really great teachers too, when I got older, of course, but there were some teachers that really made me feel awful. But you know, honestly, teachers are really great. The work that they do, they deserve the world because they don't get paid enough, or not at all, for the hard work that they do every day for like students, especially like hundreds and hundreds of students every day. You're pretty sure you have autism or something protected you from preventing verbal bullying or something, because I don't remember being bullied in high school. I just remember a lot of confused moments. I was bullied a lot in high school, and I was very confused. Yeah, literally teachers, librarians. The whole education system is like wonderful. They deserve more pay, better benefits, better everything, honestly. Ooh. Me getting some web development XP. I like Codeademy because you can kind of get like some XP. It feels like a game. Like you just earn 25 XP towards each towards your next skills. I'm like, okay, thanks Codeademy. I'm playing a game. That's what I love about Codeademy. It's like, ooh, you're gamifying it, which is fun. So now that we've done that, it's now time for our quiz. Our last quiz, we got 84%, which is still not bad. So, still good stuff. Also, I think an ad is playing too, by the way. Ooh, hello. Okay. Okay, I will do that later. After my stream in an hour. Yeah. So this is why I love Codeademy. It feels like you're playing a game, but you're also learning. Okay. I think the other one that I had was, what was it? Where's my oh, here it is. So after this quiz, was HTML and CSS. What each module kind of does, it gives you a project. What in the world? I don't know what's going on, but anyway, but with Codeademy, it gives you like a really, really cool project to do with all the things that you've learned. I think CSS also has one too. Doesn't? Oh, it does. Okay, so yeah, each one has a project. One lesson, one quiz, one project. Except this one has 2 lessons, 1 quiz, 1 project. Or 2 lessons, 2 quizzes, 1 project. We can also use our cheat sheet if we need it for our project, if we want to go back, but for this quiz, we're not going to use it. There's also, we can start module practice on 34 concepts if we wanted to. No, don't do that. Go back. Go back. This is going to be really fun. 5%. Not bad. Okay. Ads are officially over. It is time for our quiz, my friends. It's time for our quiz. What is the purpose of indentation and white space? It is not to comment out on the code you don't need. It is to make the code in HTML file more readable. It is this one. Yes, it is definitely the second one. It's like, ooh, and we have 12. Why should the document type declaration be included in all HTML documents? Without it, the web page will not be allowed on the internet. Probably so. Without it, any HTML code will be invalid, which is true. You specify what content will display in the browser. You specify the HTML standard being used in the content. I mean, to specify the HTML standard being used in the content. It sounds like, the wording. It's the wording of the answers too. In a way, it's like it is the second one, but it could also be the last one, to specify the HTML standard being used in the content. Hold on. Wait. An HTML tag in the content that contains or marks up. I'm gonna say the last one. Oh, good. It was the last one. To specify the HTML standard being used in the content. Yep, okay. Which of the following is a certain HTML standard? I didn't write that down. Or did I? Oh, it's HTML5. Yeah, because I've never heard of HTML1 in a long time. It's number 5. Yeah, it's 5. Yeah. All HTML code must be nested within which of the following tags? All HTML... Remember, okay. Doc type, HTML, oh, duh, HTML. There we go. I literally made a list of the order. I'm like, doc type, HTML, and then said all HTML code must be listed in what? HTML. So that one comes right after the doc type that we don't really see. Oh, ooh, fun one. The following code is supposed to create a link to another web page, but failed to do so. Why? The word Codeademy should be replaced with the URL to the Codeademy website. No. The anchor element is missing the hyperlink reference attribute to set the URL to the Codeademy website. Yes, that is true. The anchor element should be replaced with... No, not a link. No, not that one. It's the second one. It's the second one, because we still need the anchor one. Based off of... Yeah, we still need this one, the hyperlink reference attribute. Because the last one doesn't make any sense, because that's already at the end. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's HTML. Yeah. Okay, 5 out of 12. Which of the following tags instructs the browser to expect all well-formed HTML documents? All well-formed HTML document? The following tag? Which of the following tags? Tags? Is this multiple choice? Instructs the browser to expect a well-formed HTML document. Well, wouldn't that be just docu-type HTML? The expert part makes me think it's the first one. That's what I'm thinking too. Oh, okay, yes, it is. Yes. The doc type declaration indicates to the browser to expect well-formed HTML. Yeah. So it was like, I was gonna say like div at first, but it was the first one. Yeah. Oh, this is my favorite one, I think. Which of the following is the correct syntax for a comment in HTML? It's the second one, because we know it is open bracket, exclamation point, dash dash, whatever comment it is, dash dash, closing bracket. Gotta always have that one. I knew that was... I feel like the comment one is like my favorite, and I think I also retained it better because it was like a most recent one that we just did. He's very sassy too. Okay. What contents of the title tag will appear where in a modern browser? It does not appear anywhere. Its purpose is to form search engines. Oh my gosh, my throat. No way, I did not write that down in my little notebook. That is sad. Okay. The browser's tab. The last line of the web page, no. For the last two are wrong, I think. Wait. Oh wait, no, it is the last one because it is docutype, HTML, head, and then title. Yeah, it is the last one because search engine stuff doesn't really like matter right there. Oh, it's the second one. Oh, browser tab. Okay, let me write that down real quick because, ooh, I feel like I remembered it, but I couldn't remember. So let me do this. What does it say? The content of the title tag is displayed in the browser's title bar. Okay. Displayed. This is actually helping me. I'm not a very good test taker, but this is like making me remember. Displayed in the browser's title tag. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Yeah, very tricky. It could have been either or, honestly. Okay. The following HTML code should only exist within which of the following tags? Title, Codeademy. Open and close title, Codeademy. Close, open bracket, / title, closing bracket. That one should belong, wait, to only exist within the following tags. Wait a minute. Head. Because that's the start. And after that's HTML. And then after HTML is head. And then below that is the title. So it belongs, so the title is the baby to the head. Grandparent is the HTML. So the title is the baby, but they need a parent to carry them, which is the head. Yes. I remember it now. So yeah. It's like kind of remember it is like a the way I've interpreted the way they said it was like grandparent, parent, child, and of course just keep going down. That's a kind of a good way to like remember things. Because they even said it in one of the lessons, how like HTML is like the everything, because that kind of starts it all. And then the head is like the parent, and then the children afterwards. That's really cool. I like that. Okay. Which of the following elements contain a web's metadata? Web page's metadata? I should really write this down. I'm gonna write metadata just to be sure, just to make myself write this down, just in case if we get it wrong. Oh, you work with metadata? Oh, nice. I want to say the metadata. Oh my gosh, my brain. The metadata is like the information of the web page. So that would probably be the body. Oh, the head. Okay. I'm glad I wrote this down, because I'm like thinking I would have gotten it wrong. Yeah. I thought about also made sense too, and I thought body would make sense, but the head. The purpose of this tag is to encapsulate all the visual HTML content. Okay. What page metadata? Okay, this is good to remember. Let me write this down real quick. Because our next one is we have to work on our project of this tag. Is to encapsulate all visual. Oh, all visible HTML, not visual, visible HTML content. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Also, she regenerated. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I greatly appreciate that a lot, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate that a lot. Okay, so we got 2 wrong, but the rest were right. Okay. The following code creates a link to another page, which of the following will cause the page to open in a new browser window. Wait, the following code creates a link to another page. Which of the following will cause the page to open in a new browser window? Not the first 2. I want to say it's the third one. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the coding classes between gaming. Anytime. It's a weekly thing that we will do every Saturday. I hope every Saturday, depending on my schedule of life. But I made it a rule for myself that this year I was gonna learn something new, and that was HTML and CSS. And if I keep it weekly for myself, I'm like, I think I'll be good. Wrap the anchor tag with the window tag. No, it's the third one. Yeah, this makes learning so much fun. Okay, good. Yes, I figured it was. Did I write underscore blank? I did not. Okay, so the underscore blank value will trigger a new window when the link is clicked. Okay, I'm gonna remember that next time. So underscore blank value will trigger, can I spell? Will trigger a new window. Okay, cool. I don't think I have an example. At least a real life example. I don't think I do. The way Yeah, I don't think I have a real life example. At least to my knowledge, I don't think I will. What if I do this one? Something that you also can do. I found the real life example. Here it is. Before we move on to the next one. Oh, you wanted to sign up for a class to upskill for finding a job outside of the US ideally? Then Codeademy is like the best place then. I have a real life example to show you all. So something that you also can do to figure out the coding of things. I don't know if you do this though, but I love just sometimes right clicking on anywhere on the screen of a website really and like hitting inspect. Hitting inspect will literally open the code of that website. It'll give you everything you need to know from like the very top of the page to like the nitty gritty stuff that you normally would not even see. So you're seeing like the back end of everything from like what's the word, like what font they use, what size, what colors. Like there's so many things that are behind this. But in order to get the underscore blank, they have Codeademy on mobile on the App Store and Google Play, and this goes to another window because it's not integrating to their website. So I right clicked on the App Store and clicked inspect, and if I go down here, you can't really see it unless I just skip all the way over. Here it is. Yeah, so let me just zoom on in kind of, where did that? Yeah, so right here, since I right clicked inspect on the App Store little thing, I saw that this link is the anchor hyperlink reference equals goes to the App Store link, and then the target equals underscore blank. And I don't know what the rest of this stuff is. Honestly, I have no idea. But I do know that underscore blank takes you to a new window. So after you write your URL, but you wanted to open up to another window, let's say, for example, you have a website and you have it linked to, I don't know, Codeademy. You would have your link wherever where you have it, really. And you would do all this and then put target underscore blank. But yeah. Oh, you've looked at the stuff. Oh, you work with, and I'll understand it better now. Yay. Yeah, this other stuff though, I'm like, what is that? I don't understand the rest of this stuff. This looks like gibberish. But it always helps to always look back and write some notes down. Okay, let's go back. So this is our last question. I'll say it's IT manager experience. I'll end up not having the capacity to do the whole class. And you're in charge of an intern now, and all your energy is non-existent. That was me when I was mentoring and tutoring like 5th graders and 2nd graders of like their math. Like nowadays, kids math, I don't know what that is. The teachers are teaching these kids like witchcraft math. Like, how did you get that answer? Back in my day, we had to do it the long way. Like, I don't understand any of this now. But at least I learned something new. It hurt me mentally, but we got somewhere in the end. Like back in my day, we used to do it this way. Long division. Okay, so the last and final question. Which of the following would create a link to the local HTML file called aboutme.html? Oh, it would be this one. Because that makes no sense. It would be this one. Ooh. Oh, what? Wait. The way I got click happy. The way I got too this is another problem of me. I get too click happy. I was gonna say the second one too at first, but then I forgot that the about me is like not like another like web page or like another website. It's whether it was what's ever integrated into the website. So, okay. I was like, wait a minute. That doesn't seem right. My brain immediately clicked, like, oh, first one. Yeah. I think I also like did not see the .com either. Well, 3 wrong isn't bad. A 75, that is not bad. A 75 is not bad. Could do better, but it's still not bad. We learn from the mistakes though, which is also helpful. Number 8 was, okay, now that we know the title tag will appear in modern browsers is the browser tab is where the title of the web page will be. We know that one now. The meta page or metadata is the head for the web page. And then the last one, of course, is the ./ thing. But we passed and we learned. Yay! Okay, continue learning. Okay, we got 10 XP. 10 XP, we got 70 XP on HTML, CSS, web design, and web development. We can keep practicing using the free mobile app if we want to, on the go. Which honestly, I should probably download the app so that way I can learn other things on the go. So our next one is our project. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so much fun. We have a project. Now, it gives us a project at the very end of our lovely little learning lesson. So if I look back at my little thing here, 7% progress of the path, takes 29 minutes is the block. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's see. I might need to whip out the cheat sheets just in case I forget something, but I have my notebook. Okay. So we're making a fashion blog. Your friend Issa is building a fashion blogger and asks you to build her a new website just in time for New York Fashion Week. Use your new HTML knowledge to create an underlining structure of the blog. Make sure to include plenty of pictures, links, lists, and other HTML elements that you've learned so that her fans have plenty to read. You can view a completed project and see how it compares to your work. If you get stuck in the project, if you get stuck in the project or would like to see an experienced developer work through, click Get Unstuck and see a project work through video. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Interesting. So we have 4 pictures. This looks like an H1 tag, and these feel like H2 or 3. And of course, all the text. And then there's a link that goes to Wikipedia, a unordered list, I think, and then of course stuff down here. So it looks like we got some stuff ahead of us. Oh, you did product design sketch for Jelly Ben shorts recently? Ooh, on my finger. And you just love the certain projects you have for them, and they shared it. Oh, that's really nice. Not really a fashion week unless Issa is doing accessible fashion for something. Hopefully. Okay. Oh, okay. It gives us everything we need to know. 17 tasks to complete. Okay. Let's get this started. Let's see. First things first. We know what to do now. Open bracket, exclamation point, doc type. Ooh. Doc type, space, HTML, this, space. To start, add the doc type HTML declaration as the very first line of code at the very top of the index HTML file and add HTML tag below. So open bracket HTML, close bracket. Oh, oopsies. I'm sorry, what? Oh. There we go. That's better. That should work. I hope so. Save? Did I think I did it. I'll save it. Yeah, it walks you through everything. Of course, you can mark it off, and then when you feel like you're done, you can go ahead and see if it runs. Okay, so we've gotten that one done. Okay, below the HTML opening tag, which we have the opening right here, add a head element. So open bracket head element. Below the head element, add the body element. Okay. Within the head tags, add a title element. Okay. Title of the website is Every Day with Issa. Is it Issa Rae? Every Day with Issa. So if we look at our references here, the way to do the title, our title tags. Okay, so the way we do it is every day. Now this will be the title is going to be displayed in the browser. So at the very top, it'll be displayed up here. We'll see every day with Issa. And then we do, oh, we can't put a space in there. And then open bracket / title. Okay. We got that one, number 2 and number 3 done. Directly below the opening body tag, add H1. Okay. I think this is all starting to come back to me now. I'm like, wait, this is starting to make a lot of sense. I'm understanding something. An insider's guide. Insider's guide. Can I spell? To New York Fashion Week. No. And close that bracket. And then below it, we do an H2. And we say, getting tickets. Getting tickets and picking the shows. Closing bracket. Okay, this seems to not need a space. Why does it say that? Special characters must be escaped. So I guess I do... Ooh, not that one. That. Looks like I need to do that. So putting brackets between both would probably help. This is really cool. You used to use HTML for work many years ago, and I really can't remember much. Nice to have a refresher. It is, Laura. I personally haven't done a lot of coding in my life, minus MySpace and Tumblr, but very little. And I kind of like having a refresher, because I know so much UI design, but making everything functional for the UX side, I kind of get so lost. So I really like this. Refresh the browser page. Oh, wait. Okay, we got something. So if we refresh the browser page on the other side, it will show us our little progress as we kind of go on. But I don't like how there's a bracket there. So what if I take it out? Will that destroy everything? No, not really. So this doesn't really matter. Okay. Directly below the opening body tag. Oh, I did that one. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I didn't finish. So we have to add another H2 tag. Dressing for the shows. Closing. Cool. Okay, dressing for the shows. Got that one. Here's Issa's first dispatch for New York Fashion Week. Let's add a blog post. Okay. Between the H1 and the first H2 tag, add a paragraph tag. So between that, I think I might need to do an indent. So maybe that seems normal. And then we have to add in this text. New York Fashion Week can be both amazingly fun and incredibly overwhelming, especially if you've never been. I haven't. Luckily, I'm here to give you an insight guide and make your first show plus pleasurable experience. By taking my tips and tricks and following your gut, you'll have an unforgettable experience. I wonder if I have to add in... I don't probably have to add in those. So if I add in all this right here, and then I close it up, that should work. Yes! It's working. Okay, so that's there. It makes me want to... It's telling me to add in those brackets. Special characters must be escaped. Doesn't really matter most of the time. I usually end up leaving them in. Okay. So between the first and second H2 tags, which is here on line 8, the space. Yeah, every special character is kind of odd because if you do it, if you add like those opening and closing brackets between them, that little red thing goes away. And then when you refresh it, it puts those brackets in it, which is odd. I'm like, I don't really want to add it in because it makes the page look ugly. Doesn't look nice that way. Unless I change it though. Because the thing is, I could also change this to just and if I wanted to. I could also do that, but I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Okay, so line number 9, we'll add another paragraph tag. So we'll do an indent paragraph. And then we'll do that here, copy and paste. Paste that, close. I guess also too, we'll see if we did make an error towards the end. Okay, so we got this below, perfect. After the last, so after, so I have to make another one. So enter another paragraph tag with this line of text here. Honestly, he regenerated. I almost had the thought, what if I try to do this in Dreamweaver? I'm like, wait a minute, do I really want to re-download that program again? I almost had the urge. Okay, let's see. Now we have image tags. Of course, this wouldn't be a fashion blog without some images. I mean, unless it was straight up like dial-up, green screen, just text, then we'd be good. So above each paragraph, add an image tag and set its source to be the one of the following tags. Oh, hey, I'll try. I have to go back up here. Wait, so above each paragraph? So, okay, up here. I want to say, let's see, image. Source equals, no, okay, that does not look right. Well, that doesn't feel right. Oh, I can call you Charlie or 13, easier to say. Okay, cool. Well, Charlie. One of these days I'll boot up Dreamweaver. Talk about a blast from the past, Dreamweaver. Do they actually still update that? That's the real question. They probably don't. Because the thing is that they're disabling or like getting rid of Adobe XD, which usually is like for prototyping UI stuff. I think, are they still updating Dreamweaver? It looks like they still are. Gosh. They're still updating Dreamweaver. Lordy Blue. That's scary. Oh my gosh, no way. Fast and flexible coding. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That is gonna be some pure fun for sure. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to get rid of XD. They say it's in like, what is that? What do they call the mode? Not obsolete mode. They call it something. And I can't remember fully what exactly it said. Up-to-date updates, what is that? Oh, here it is. Oh, no, yeah, they're trying to phase it out. That's the word. They're trying to phase out Adobe XD, which I don't know why they are, which is odd because it was a really great program and I still use it from time to time. Yeah, I feel like you can no longer download it either, which is weird. Yeah, weird. Unsupported, that's what it was. Yeah, sunsetting mode. Yeah. They're sunsetting Adobe XD, but I can't remember exactly what they had said. Let's see. Why are they fizzling out Adobe XD? It was created in 2016. Okay, 4 weeks ago, they said Adobe XD and Dreamweaver are dying software. Which is so interesting to me. I'm like, ooh, not good though. Let me hold on. Oh. Yeah, I'm just like curious though. I'm like, I liked using it because I found Adobe XD probably the easiest program for me to learn from like scratch, and that's kind of what allowed me to really enjoy UI design, kind of what kind of got me into it. And these were all like recent articles too. But why? Because I remember they got rid of Flash eons ago. However, it says maintenance mode. That's what it was. That's the word I was looking for. So April 2025, last month, Adobe XD is not officially discontinued, but it is in maintenance mode on the Adobe website. Dreamweaver, they're still available to use, however they're not technically discontinued. However, both are no longer receiving new updates from Adobe. So yeah, Adobe XD, Dreamweaver are no longer receiving updates. Wild. That's so odd. I guess because like nowadays with a lot of new programs and websites and things, I guess they're changing some stuff. Like, why? It was getting so good. Okay, let me add this. Ooh, hello. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Why do I feel like I need... If it's that, it's supposed to be highlighted. I think I'm missing something out of this. Yeah, I do feel like I'm missing something. Unless, let me click save. Yeah, I'm missing something out of this. I'm missing something in particular with the thing, with the imagery. Images. I'm looking at my sheet of things. Video, ordered, HTML, clothing, imagery. Oh, I know what happened. I know why this wasn't working. Because I put a closing bracket. There we go. Now it's fixed. Okay. I was like, it's supposed to be highlight, like the source is supposed to be green and the link's supposed to be yellow. Okay, now we have our image. We have our image now. I'm like, wait, something doesn't look right here. Something's off. Okay, so let me go and add in open bracket image space source equals, for not parentheses, but those things. And we add that in there, and then we close it. And then we can add in our next image right here, getting tickets. Hi, Erica Wonton, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? And also, friends, welcome back from the ads. If you got an ad, we are learning HTML and almost said CCS, CSS in Codeademy today. We're doing our very first project right now of making a fashion blog. And so far, things are starting to make a lot of sense. I'm learning a lot of things. I like that it takes you step by step through every process to make the blog from scratch to the very end. But things are going very well. I call these our learning lessons because we are learning coding from scratch. Some real life examples. But life is good. Life is good. I spent the majority of the day. I streamed this morning. Played a lot of Sims 3 World Adventures. Went to my writing workshop. I got a chance to start writing my book that I'm doing at the moment. And it's turning out to be really good. Very, very pleased so far. Oops. And I got to go outside because apparently there's like a little festival happening in my town. And I'm like, this is gonna be really fun. So not too shabby, not too shabby. Weather's good, life is good. I got another acting audition. So my weekend's gonna be really busy. I have a coaching session tomorrow to record my self-tape for this commercial audition that I have to do. And then I have an acting class, or no, I have to do my audition tomorrow before Tuesday. And then I have another self-tape that I have to do before Wednesday that I'm going to be doing on Tuesday. So a lot of acting things, but all good stuff. Hi, Jake. Welcome in. It's good seeing you. Happy coder. Happy coding day. We're making a fashion blog at the moment. Hi, Lady Oaks. Welcome in. It's good seeing you today. How are you? We're learning some HTML and CSS in Codeademy today while raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. But yeah, busy, but all good things though. And I'm so excited to like be able to do all this fun stuff. I think once we finish this like skill path, I think it'll be really fun to learn Python. Oh, you're making your sim for the very veggie legacy? Ooh, fun. Do you have an idea of like how you want them to look style-wise? But yeah, other than that, all is good. Okay, so our next step is your first blog post is complete. Thank goodness. Let's add an image of Issa so the readers know. Oh, we just get to know her below the opening tag. Opening body tag and add an image. Below? Okay. We have to add an image tag. Source equals that with this. And then we close that up. And then we should see the image above. Up here. Okay, we do. Oh, you already got it done? Oh, look at you. Speedy. Oh, thank you so much, Charlie, for that link. Oh, trick-or-treat event. Yay, I love it. Oh, wait, your sim is so cute. A farmer in the making. Well, yeah, a farming business owner in the making is the exact words. Okay, so below the image tag, add an H3 and it says by Isabella Rodriguez 1 day ago. Isabella. So below image tag? Oh, so H3 closing bracket, this one closing bracket, yes, and we should see it. Okay, we do. Issa wants her readers to know that she's written a lot more than one post, so make a list at the bottom of some related blog posts beneath the last paragraph and add an H4. And by the way, to let you all know, the headers go only up to H6. So the bigger the number, the smaller the text will be. Of the header, at least. Okay. So we need to add in an H4 tag that says related content. Closing bracket, H4. There we go. A farming legend, the real Jake of State Farm. Exactly. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hi, Jake. How can I help you? It seems to me that my water's been leaking. Actually, you want somebody else. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today. Or go to statefarm.com or call 1-800-STATE-FARM. Anyway, I'm an actor. So in unordered lists, we need to do UL for unordered. So in order to do that, we'll do that here. Yeah, so we need an open bracket, UL, closing bracket, enter. And then we need to open bracket, LI, closing bracket. And then we have to add in all these things. How to style boyfriend jeans. And then closing bracket, LI. Another one. Yeah, some of this is starting to get a little bit more easier now that we have like examples, but also like looking at our notes to help us. And I've only looked at my notes once. No, actually no, twice. Okay, when print is too much, enter. Oops. Add this next one right here. The overalls trend. You know, I feel like they should bring overalls back because overalls were nice looking. What they need to bring back is 90s fashion. I don't know why, but for some reason, 90s fashion is just different. Oh, and speaking of the 90s, did you all hear that Hilary Duff is coming back to music? Hilary Duff got signed with CAA Music. He's making a comeback. The music industry is healing. I am very, very much excited about that. I'm looking forward to hearing the music. I want a re-release of Coming Clean. Like Hilary Duff, I haven't listened to her music in years. The last song I listened to her was, I think was Spark. Was that the one? Yeah, Sparks, when she was on that TV show Younger. I really want her to do a revamp of her Metamorphosis album. All were hits. Metamorphosis album was playing in the household for days, months, years, weeks. And maybe her self-titled album too. I wouldn't mind that too. Oh, you started working on some art for Pride, but still listening. Oh, fine. Good. But yeah, she's making a comeback with music. I don't know exactly when a new song will come out, but we're hopeful that there will be some music soon. I know a lot of artists are taking like a different turn on how they do their music. Apparently, Ariana Grande is making her 8th album, AG8. Rihanna has a new song out, but with the new Smurf movie. Selena Gomez, of course, has a new album. Miley's coming out with a new album very soon. I'll keep in the know, you know? So our next step is... Oh, I didn't click this one. Here we go. Let's get Issa's blog connected to the rest of the web. In the first paragraph, turn NYFW into a link and have it go to this link. Okay, so copy that. And in order to do that, to my understanding, what I need to do is make sure I do target _ blank. So in order to do that, I need to do, okay, let me, a space. I want to say I'm right, but I also want to say I'm not right at the same time. This doesn't look right, but it looks right. Opening bracket. Something's missing in this one. Hold on. I know what I typed was right, but something's also missing. Oh, I need to add in this into... Oh wait, no. I did mess it up. Okay, let me go back real quick. Let me do this. Oh, I done jacked it up. Hello. Okay, there we go. Closing bracket. And then New York Fashion Week right here. And then closing bracket /A closing bracket. That one should work, and this right here should be highlighted. Okay, I did something wrong. Oh, I didn't add in the target thing. So to add in the target, I need to, let's see. So to do that, if I can remember correctly, in order to do the target, go to the next page, or I guess open a new window. Hold on. Oh, okay, I see it now. So after that, I need to put it inside of here. I'm like, if I remember correctly, I have to put it inside before the closing bracket and add in target equals these things _blank closing bracket, and then the rest of the stuff. But that doesn't look right though. Something's off about it. That doesn't look right. Why do I feel like I need to put this at the bottom? That doesn't feel right, and it doesn't look right. If that's supposed to be there, add in. I'm a little bit stuck. Oh, no. I have it closed. Remember the close after the New York Fashion Week? Oh, I fixed it. Oh, never mind. I did not fix it. Take the reference out of the head. Wait. Out of here? No. I'm not out of that. I'm glad you're enjoying the content so much. You just got the chance to catch your episode of Chicago Fire. Is amazing. Oh, thank you so much, Humble. I'm glad you enjoyed the episode. Take the ref for a head. Wait. Am I doing... I don't... No. Oh, I'm using a step ahead. Focus on the target now. Oh, okay. Target. Target attribute. Let me type this again. Hold on. Okay, focus on the target. Target equals this _blank. I feel right. I don't think I did that right. Did I? I just did the target attribute. So that should make it into a link. is why. Oh, I have the hypertext reference code unfinished. I do? Wait. Yeah, this does look unfinished. I don't think it's supposed to be here. Yeah, hold on, let me go back. Hold on. I'm gonna rewrite this code real quick, because then that way my brain will make sense of this for a second. Okay. Equals this right here, that, and then wait, target equals this underscore blank. And then no, that doesn't feel right. Oh my gosh, it is. I fixed it. Thank you for the help, by the way. I appreciate that. Sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to like understand what you're saying to kind of implement it on the actual page. So thank you for your patience. I was like, wait, something's not right. And I think what the problem was, I deleted the closing bracket on the paragraph one. That was a whole issue. And I think also something else too. But thank you. Okay, now we can move forward. After step 13, 14 is... Oh, wait, hold on. No. Okay. Issa wants to make sure that her friends can get in touch with her. At the bottom of the body, at the bottom of your body, add a new div. Hold on. Add a new div and set its ID to ID equals contact instead of the div, and create a new paragraph tag and put the following contact info inside of it. Okay, let's see. We don't have any div references over here. Okay. But other than that though, how are you, by the way? Hope you're doing good. This is our second week of learning HTML and CSS. So it's been kind of, I'm gonna make this like a weekly thing for myself to do on stream. One, to keep myself accountable. And just like, you know, hey, learn something new. Okay. So I have div. I remember my notes correctly. Okay. Let's see here. Div, they said that the ID. Hold on, that, no. Okay. Yeah. Open paragraph. ID equals contact. Yeah, it was like kind of a fun skill that I wanted to try and learn because I have a background in UI UX design and I kind of know some but not all, and I think refreshing my brain will help me reapply those skills, help me redesign 2 of my websites. Also, Pajama Plays, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Ice Queen, hello. Hi, Pajama. How was your stream? What did you all get up to today? Anything in particular? Were you playing Sims? Were you playing Minecraft Stardew? Coding? By any chance? So with Codeademy, I can show you actually. So I'm doing a skill path on Codeademy, and I believe this skill path gives you a certificate. I think this gives you a certificate, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Catalog, CSS, HTML. Yeah, it gives you a certificate at the very end. Yeah. I think it might be digital in your email. Oh, you did rag searches in The Sims. Oh, that's very fun. Don't you just love being poor in The Sims? Because I do. I like being poor in The Sims. It's more fun that way because you get to like learn the basics in the very beginning. That's really fun. It's your first Sims 4 rag searches challenge. If you need any help, let me know. I would say I feel like I'm an expert at being poor in The Sims. Because I do a lot of rack switches and I just want to experiment with new things. So well, that's cool. But yeah, if you ever need any help, let me know. I've learned a lot with painting really makes you a lot of money early on based on your skill. If you have Get Famous, get that video station, make as many videos as possible. That's residual income over time. It just makes money for you every day. Same with books. Books and videos will make you money over time. Painting. And if you live in Sulani, beachcombing also helps too. Something else. You love being poor in The Sims so much. I become more IRL. Oh no. No, honestly, same. Life is expensive. Why? Why is life expensive? Being poor in The Sims feels right at 100. Yeah, it does. Oh, you got Get Famous. Yeah, definitely try the videos. And don't worry about the video quality right off the bat. Like, just upload them right away. And as you continue to build your skill, of course, still make the videos, edit them, add effects, then upload them. Eventually you'll get an award for it, or like at least nominated for an award. Oh, pro tip too. Oh, you opened a business and does some handiness and painting classes. Oh, that is really good. Yes, skill classes are very fun. Highly recommend. Another tip I would recommend too is go to Del Sol Valley. I can't exactly remember where it's located, but that, you know, that street with the celebrity stars, you can just grab those off of the ground and sell them. They're 500 simoleons each, and there are 5 of them. So it's like 2,500 simoleons right off the bat. Great way to make money early on. But anyway, friends, if you're new, my name is Steven, pronouns he, him. I play a lot of The Sims here, mostly The Sims 4, but we do play a lot of like Sims 4, Sims 2, Sims 3. But today we are doing some coding in HTML and CSS in Codeademy today, because learning these skills is always fun. But yeah, it's kind of wild though. Stealing celebrity stars off the ground, kind of fun, kind of fancy. Kind of wild. Judith Ward, the Olivia Bailey Moon, Thorn Bailey, and like the 2 others that I can't remember. They won't mind. They won't mind. Also, we have a pronoun check in the chat, my friends. If you want to share your pronouns, feel free to do so. And also Melody, hello, welcome in. Happy Saturday. Oh, you've been wanting to learn to code? I highly recommend Codeademy. One, mainly because there's a lot of free courses you can take of just the bare basics. And if you feel comfortable enough or you want to like keep learning a new skill, you can pay for it if you want to. I pay for it just because I want to do the skill path. But if you're like in a career and you want to kind of like continue to build more skills, like if you wanted to be a front-end engineer, they have a career path for you that takes you through every single step from the beginning to the very end and give you a certificate at the very end of it. And it's very beginner friendly. So if you're very new to it, it'll give you all the things that you need to know for HTML and CSS, especially like other courses and career paths that you want to take eventually. I kind of want to learn all of them just for the pure fun of it. Like an iOS developer sounds wild, but kind of cool. If it's free, it's for me. Hey, we love a good FREE. That spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Oh, but yeah, there are free levels. So you can learn HTML for free as a free course. Takes 6-7 hours. They have them individual. So CSS, HTML fundamentals, intermediate, flex boxes and grid, like they have all the basics for free. They have other ones too, like if you want to learn Python, okay, let's see going. They have skill paths that are, you have to pay for them, but then of course they have free courses for like Python 2 and then Python for programmers and stuff like that. However, they do give you like, I think a 7 or 14-day free trial if you wanted to do a skill path or a career path, and then after the free trial they make you pay. But they have a free trial just in case you wanted to test out a skill path if you wanted to, which is nice, and I do like that. They got pretty much anything you wanted to know. Good stuff. But we're also, since you all came in, we are fundraising for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and we're actually less than $500 away from hitting our $7,500 goal for St. Jude. And at $7,500, I would say my parents are going to make me a shell challenge for The Sims 4. No, it does. My friend Avery, Little Sia, is learning Python right now in Codeademy. And I'm like, what is that? What is that witchcraft? It looks scary, honestly. I'm like, Python, who are you? Are you gonna bite me or something? I get scared of that language. But I am willing to try it out eventually. So I guess what this is like telling me is like add this here and then close it. Yeah, no. I was like, that's not gonna tell me that. So I'm gonna close that real quick. Save. No. Okay, what did I do wrong? So I have the ID in contact. I have the div. Oh, I didn't close the div. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. But also, Pajama Plays, if you need to lurk or raid and run and do all your post-stream care, feel free to do so, honestly. I will not keep you or your community hostage, but feel free to hang out, learn some HTML and CSS if you want to. This is like a very slow and easy process. Week 1's on YouTube if you want to go watch that back. Okay, so we added in that information. Inside the contact div, put strong tag, opening and closing tags around email, phone, and address. Okay. Okay. Strong. I'm strong. I wish. Okay, I'm closing. If I could spell. That's not how you spell that. That doesn't look right. Oh, hold on. There we go. That's better. Let's make the profile picture a link to the contact section on the web page. Find the profile image tag and surround it with opening and closing tag anchor tags, and the anchor add contact. Yes. Cool. Div bracket at the final. Yeah. I figured that's what it was. Okay. Let me add that real quick. Hold on. Div. Also, just add Whimsy. Hello, welcome in. I'll be back for game fun. Like your vibes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we added in those 3. Actually, no, we didn't add in 16. Find the profile image. So I guess what they're talking about is find the profile image tag and surround it by opening and closing anchor. If I look at, okay, so they're talking about this top part right here. This is the profile image. We have to add, surround it with opening and closing anchor. So where is this at? It's right here. So a space, that one, and then closing it with that. I got rid of the image completely. Okay. That didn't seem to work. That is not going to work the way it's supposed to be. So I think if I look at this correctly, opening and closing, A equals, oops. Oh, up here. Okay. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. I got that going down to the contact page. So I got that one, which is great. That goes down to the bottom where it's supposed to be. But this part is jacked up. So aha! Okay. I got what I needed to go down there. That shows up. But email, phone, address need to be in bold. So I have to put around all of them? I assume is what it's asking me. Let me test it out before I see anything. Wrong tab. No. Wait. Wait a minute. I don't think I'm doing that right. Inside the contact, put strong opening and closing around. I not. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not reading chat for a second. I want to see if I can get it. If I don't, I'll look at chat in a second. No, okay. Read again carefully. Email, you got this, okay. Around email. So I have it around email, strong opening and closing. Save. Paragraph ID contact. Opening and closing tags around phone, email, phone, address. So all of them? Double check my P tags. Oh! looking at this correctly? Wait a minute. Okay. Like that. And then, where's the phone? Here it is. Around phone. Wrong. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't look right, but something seems correct and wrong at the same time. I might not be doing this right, but I'm gonna check and see. Does that look right? Oh. Okay. So phone and address are bolded. So I did something right with that. But what's wrong with email? Hold on. Wrong? Wait. Wrong. Email. Did I spell strong wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, let me retype it so my brain feels clear. Wrong. Wait a minute. If this is all I had to do, oh my gosh, hold on. That's all I had to do. I had to put a closing bracket. You were right. Okay, yes. Art plant, you were correct. The paragraph. I understand what you're talking about. The one at the bottom, of course. But then also the one right here. I had to put one right after the contact. So that way the strong wasn't green. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. 16 is done. And now, congratulations, you got the beginnings of the solid fashion blog. Feel free to make modifications and practice your HTML by adding in more content. I don't know about that. Maybe. Get targeted feedback about your code and how well it meets objective. No. Okay. Oh. Yay! Okay, so we got 25 XP. We got 25 XP towards our next skill. So we're almost at 100 XP for all three of these. That's good. Making some progress. We're doing some good work. What is this one? Hold on. What is that? Hold on. Wait just a minute here. Codeademy, slow your roll. Because what was that mess? That just showed up on my computer screen. We're at 8% progress. It looks like... Oh, okay, we're done with the elements and structure. Now we have tables. Learn all these syntax you need to create tables in your HTML documents. Lesson, HTML tables, wine festival schedule. What in the actual... This is gonna be fun to look at later. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have 13... Looks like we have, what it is, 13 modules for this lesson. Then we have a quiz and then a project after that. And then once we're done with all of that, we'll be able to go into the next one, to learning basic or beginner CSS for visual rules. Oh my gosh, so basically we do this weekly. we'll do it next. We'll do this section next week for sure on Saturday at 6 p.m. Central. And so week 4, we should be on we should be on visual rules at week 4. Make things look pretty. And then week 5, maybe. How to build websites on your own computer. I'm sorry, what? There's videos? Oh, lordy Lou. Command line for building websites. This is gonna be so much fun. What I really want to learn though is web accessibility to make my websites more accessibility friendly. Oh, Chrome dev is fun. Is he? Ooh, I'm excited then. Flex boxes, transitions, final touches. Palmer Academy. Learn how to build websites. Capstone project. Finishing touches. Git and publishing on GitHub pages. Ooh, okay. So I feel like once I kind of get further into this, I think we should definitely I should plan out what kind of website I want to make on GitHub pages. I think I had said something about, I'm starting to read a little bit more this year, and I think it'd be kind of fun to tie in maybe like my projects for GitHub pages could be like books, movies, and TV shows, maybe with the ranking system. I don't know if that's possible, but we'll do the basics. Maybe like listing out book recommendations. Yeah, I think to make it easier and simple and like less complicated, I think I'll do book recommendations. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Accessibility is one of your things too at your old job and certain. Oh, and in general. Oh, that's cool. Debugging. I should get into get your certificate. You should. So what do we have? Intro to local website development. Get started with Visual Studio Code and building HTML websites. Chrome Dev Tools. CSS visual rules for Chrome Inspector, off-platform projects, navigation, command lines, CSS colors and typography, my favorite part, box model, using the dev tools, display and positioning, responsive design, sizing elements, media queries, Tsunami Coffee, sizing elements, okay. Web accessibility, CSS documentation, debugging. Okay. Flex boxes, transitions, finishing touches, font awesome, managing assets and icons. And then GitHub is about basic Git workflow, setting it up, videos, articles, deploying the GitHub pages. Okay, and then Colmer Academy. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, put your web development skills to the test. Build a Colmer Academy responsive site from scratch. Oh, well, this will be really fun. Oh, you presented at a conference for inclusion metadata as well. That is so cool. That is really nice. This is gonna be really fun to try out. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited about this. I cannot wait to finish this in the future. But I wanted to show you what my websites had looked like. So I have 2 websites. I had to work on fixing them. I use Squarespace. Yeah, so I use Squarespace for everything. For my stationery storefront, I made this like maybe like back 2 years ago, 3-4 years ago. Hello Spring Co. And I just got my website updated to 7.1 in Squarespace. This one uses 7.1. but I'm working on trying to revamp it to look better and function better on mobile and desktop. And then I have another website that I use on Squarespace, is one that I recently made about, I think, a couple of months ago, springsims.com, where I just kind of showcase everything that I do. Charity work, a little bit about me, my acting side, and then content creation stuff. I got things linked to like things that I've made for like The Sims 4, in terms of like custom content and collaborations with other people. And then I also have my Durban Legacy Challenge that I created for The Sims 2 on here, that I also would like to get revamped as well. And then I even have another one that links to what's it called? A blank, whatever, the blank underscore blank, so that way it goes to, opens my storefront in another window. So I click stationery store, it opens up my store in another window. So really cool stuff that I want to definitely work on and change about and stuff. Oh, that reminds you, I never remade your website. There's no bandwidth to get into it, but you paid the platform already, so you really should. Yeah, that's what I keep telling myself. I paid the platform, I might as well use it. So I'm not like spending like $200 a year for nothing, you know? Oh, you're gonna make a shell challenge, but you got distracted? Ooh, that's me every day. That's me every day. Food, water, med check. Yes. Make sure you're drinking water. Take your meds. Eat some food. Very important. Another example website that I wanted to show you. Well, I guess it's not really an example. It's a real website. If you know James Turner, formerly known as the Sim Supply, we love him. It's cool. I tried running a skill building school. What the what? Okay. But James Turner, he made his own website from scratch. And I love how well his website is made. One, it's seamless, very easy to like look at, and it's aesthetically pleasing. I love it. But what I really love though is like his tools tab. A lot, his tools tab has a list of things. His post has a list of things, mostly all his mods that he use in each Sims game, Minecraft, and stuff like that. And then links to other websites, like the Burger Boys. He has another website for him and Gluon stuff, and like his mods list, and then higher and lower. Like a really one that I really love is the higher and lower one. It's so nice. I love it because the way he did this, I have no idea. His brain is large. Like setting all this stuff up of trying to figure out what's higher, what's lower. I mean, this curtain is 445 simoleons, but this desk lamp is like lower than that. It's cheaper. So like, and then when you get something right, it just moves on to the side. But if I look at the code, like how does that even work? If I click lower, okay, I can kind of see a little bit. Div ID, game score. He's using like an ID in his coding. So like if you click something lower and it's incorrect, it goes to like this page. If it's correct, it goes to like the next one. So there's a lot of things in here that I find so intriguing. And I'm like, wow. There's a source to a video that he made from The Sims 1. Your browser does not support the video tag. Oh, okay. So it's so interesting. And the way you can read all of this too. The code is so easy to read. And that's what I love. Literally from the top to the bottom, so easy. Like when you put all these in, very little is shown here. But when you expand it, it's still easy to read. expanded it more to like more parts, still so easy. Like, that's so good. Very good website. Oh, like a guessing game for prices. Yeah, so that's kind of basically what it is. So James Turner, what he did, he took all the items in the game, basically. I think all the items. He takes all the items, puts them like in a list, and you have to decide if this item at the very top is either higher or lower than this object. So like, does this rock, is it cheaper or more expensive than this door from Batu? It's lower because it's like 20 simoleons. So it's very responsive on mobile and desktop. It's higher. Yeah. So it's very unique how seamless it can run. So yeah, it's like a guessing game for like prices. Yeah, it's so nice. Oh, we made a doctor from Smash and Python before. Oh yeah, I don't have links enabled for everyone. That's why your link probably got blocked. Yeah, and HTML is also a lot easier to read than other languages. That is also very true. Python, scary. HTML, a fun little breeze. I love HTML. Python, what's that? But no, it's really cool though. I really like it though. So this will what we'll be working on next week on Saturday at 6 p.m. Doing some tables. Exciting times. Oh my gosh, help us all. More so my brain. But friends, I'm gonna end it off here for today. I wasn't gonna plan on streaming for too long since I had streamed earlier today, and I had streamed a lot this week. I think my brain has been broken multiple times from just streaming. All good stuff though, all good stuff. But I'm looking forward to doing more of these things with you all. I will be back on Monday. Yeah, I'll be back on Monday, and we're gonna be doing some the Sims 2 one tile challenge, which should be very interesting because I've done the one tile challenge before in The Sims 4, but never in The Sims 2. So it should be challenging, but yet exciting at the same time. And a good person that I would love to send some love, hype, and positivity over is my really good friend, a Cotton Sock. Because you know why? Because a Cotton Sock plays The Sims 2 quite a bit, and they just graduated from university. And we gotta go celebrate that too. Hi friends, welcome in. Oh, you have a bachelor's in computer science, and I still couldn't tell you how to understand coding. Me with my degree, I'm like, I can't tell you what I learned, but I can tell you I did something. And that's all. I can tell you I did something. But we're gonna go with my good friend, a Cotton Sock, who just graduated from university today and is hosting a royal wedding in The Sims 2. And it looks like the Goth family was Nina Dina Caliente, I believe. All I know, some drama's about to go down. So, it was a mix of queer audacity and neurospicy hyperfixation that gets you through. And that's all we really need. For me, it's 2 brain cells in a dream and a little bit of ADHD hyperfixation. I agree. Oh, then I forgot right after the project was over. Me every day with school. I'm like, what did I just learn? I couldn't tell you. But if y'all want to come with a raid and use one of our lovely raid messages, you can if you would like to. And head on over to a Cotton Sock. But thank y'all for being so kind and so helpful. We've learned some stuff today, and I'm so excited for next week for some more learning. But I will see you all on Monday for some Sims 2 one tile challenge. If not, I will see you all whenever you return. Yeah. But have fun, stay safe, and see y'all very, very soon. Goodbye. Da, 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 da.